Hi everybody, it's your coach Nadia Santiago here at Method 3 Fitness, and I'm super excited to be bringing you this month's digital learning experience. If you watched my last DLE with John, then you'll know I have a master's degree in transpersonal psychology. And one thing I really loved about that was learning about spirituality and self-development. It's pretty cool to be able to see how people motivate themselves and learn to improve their lives so that they become healthier and happier. At Method 3 Fitness, we give you the tools that you need to improve the way you move, eat, and think. And for those of you who are partners who are joining us every single week in San Jose, it's very obvious how we guide you through your fitness and your nutrition. But what might not always seem to be at the forefront is your mindset. Even though our coaches stress that it's very important to have a healthy mindset in order to motivate yourself and get through any of the troubles and challenges that it takes to achieve your goals. And that's why this month's DLE is focused on improving the way that you think. So you may be wondering, where is Nadia right now? That doesn't look like Method 3 Fitness. And you're right. I'm actually on vacation visiting my family in Massachusetts, and this is the house that I grew up in. Pretty cool, right? My nephews think that I'm some sort of celebrity because they see me on YouTube. I am trying not to break their hearts. So let's let them believe that for now. You guys know the truth. I'm really just a celebrity inside of Method 3, right? But all joking aside, I am here to talk to you about something that we all experience from time to time. And those are those moments when we just don't feel like it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Your alarm rings in the morning and you want to hit the snooze button and go back to sleep instead of getting to your workout. Or the weekend comes and you've got all these responsibilities pulling at you. You need to clean the house or do the laundry or take care of the kids, and you don't want to set aside that time for meal prep. Or you're running yourself ragged at home and at work, and it seems like there's no time available for self-care. And the thing is, those moments, the only thing you're thinking about is that it's really, really hard. But just because it's hard doesn't mean that we should skip those healthy habits that get us toward our goals. That is completely the opposite of what we should do. What we really need to do is develop the mental skills that we need to push through, even when we don't feel like it. And that's why today I'm going to talk about 6 ways to help you do it anyway. Number 1, remind yourself of your goals. This is something we harp on as soon as you set foot at Method 3 Fitness, to create goals that are important to you and to know why you want to achieve them. And reminding yourself of that why is actually what's going to help motivate you and inspire you to not only create the daily habits that you need, but to stick with it in those very moments we talked about before when you just don't feel like it. Now, Brian Tracy, he's kind of a world-renowned self-development and career development expert. He suggests that you write down your goals every single day in a different page in your notebook. Now, even though I wouldn't say that you should do it or you need to do it necessarily every single day, you should actually put your goals somewhere that you can see it on a daily basis. For me, that would probably be on the wall next to my bed. For you, it might be the first page of your planner, or on your refrigerator, because you know eventually you're going to go there and open it. Or maybe at your cubicle at work, somewhere that you know that your eyes will land on it. Number 2, create a vision board. Now this is going to be awesome for those of you in the house who are creative people by nature. I personally create a vision board for myself at least once a year, usually sometime before January when the New Year is coming up. And then sometimes around the 6-month mark, like June, July, usually because some of my priorities have shifted a little bit, some of my goals have changed, and new opportunities arose in my life. I really feel like vision boards get, how can I say this? It puts your the mental picture that you have in your mind of what you hope for your future into a visual snapshot. So Your vision board can be made up of magazine clippings, photos of yourself in the past, or, maybe photos of your family, your favorite quotes. It can have lots of colors and drawings on it. Really, there are no holds barred. And I've actually created digital visual boards for those of you who are more a little bit more techy, or use online digital media. You can do it that way as well. And what I would just say is that your vision doesn't have to be completely smart, because you can always dial that back later. But I would say dream big. Dream big. And the vision board should also go somewhere that you can see it. And for me, that's on the wall of my room. But I also carry a picture of it on my phone, and I sometimes have it as the what's that called, the background in my Facebook wallpaper. Number 3, get curious. Because you're watching this video, you're actually taking this advice already. So nice job. If you're curious about your health and fitness, that means that you will be looking for as much information as you can about how to achieve your goals. And that means reading blogs, listening to podcasts, reading books, even talking to your coaches that are available to you all the time. Jump into the Facebook group and ask questions, or talk to other partners that are in the studio with you to ask how they're doing what they're doing, or to bump ideas off of each other. Being curious creates excitement. And the more you expose yourself to information about health and fitness, the more you'll think about it, which will only get you closer to your goal. So when you wake up in the morning and the thought appears that you might not want to go to your workout, the other thought will appear that when most people find they do it anyway, they actually feel better. 4 affirmations. Okay, in the moments when you just don't feel like it, affirmations are like that fake it till you make it moment, right? So if I'm going into the break room at work and there are donuts lying around, I can either give in to my craving, right? Grab the donut and think to myself, oh, well, it's just one anyway. Or I can look at my donut, remember my affirmation that says, I only feed myself with food that's healthy and nutritious and that helps me move towards my goals. If I repeat that to myself 1, maybe 2 times with conviction, then that donut's going to look a little different to me afterwards, right? I would love for you to try that. We've given you tons of information on the types of affirmations that you can create for yourself. And we've given you some examples. If you look at our Facebook page, you can find a couple of our posts, and I actually put the link in the information box here next to the video. Also, those of you who are in Thrive in 35 have an entire section of homework that's dedicated to creating affirmations. If you haven't gotten to that yet, I think you're really going to enjoy it. And if you have, go ahead and pull out those affirmations to remind you of how they help you achieve those habits on a daily basis. Number 5, find a workout buddy. Now, I would love for you to get together with some of the people that you already work out with at Method 3 Fitness. I'm sure that most of you go to work out at the same exact time every single day or every other day. And I know that you see familiar faces. Friend somebody on Facebook, or even go up to them and ask for their number. Here's something that would help. If you have somebody, so let me back up a second. Go ahead and approach that person and say, hey, sometimes I have a hard time getting up in the morning. I'm not all the time, but is it okay if I reach out to you if I'm having one of those tough days, so that you can motivate me to come to the workout? And I'm sure that they would be happy to help. Offer to do the same for them. And of course, it doesn't have to be somebody at Method 3. It can be one of your friends or family members or loved ones as well. And finally, number 6, celebrate your wins. You have been working hard for so long to achieve your health and fitness goals. I know that you have already made strides. There are so many wins that we actually don't consider wins that you should be celebrating. Number 1, seeking out a consultation at a fitness studio. That's so difficult for people to do. Many people think about getting fit, but they never actually take any action on it. Taking that first step was the best thing that you could have done to change your life and change your health. Number 2 was signing up, right? Number 3 was starting to work out. Number 4 was signing up for a nutrition program. Do I need to go on? You might have challenges. You might experience challenges and setbacks. You might give in to some of those days in which you just don't feel like it and then feel bad about it, but don't hold it against yourself. Instead, arm yourself with tools like this that you need to push through on those days, right? I hope you enjoyed these 6 tips. And this video was much quicker than a lot of the other past digital learning experiences. What I would love to do is hear from you. So if you could just leave me a comment below, I would love it if you could share some of your experiences of the just don't feel like it moment and how you got through it. Did you apply any of the tips that I talked about in this video? Or maybe you have some of your own that you'd like to share. We'd love to hear them. Again, this is Nadia, your coach and digital media specialist at Method 3 Fitness, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.